I was born and raised in Manhattan, Kansas, which is 2 hours west of Kansas City. Coming out for me was very difficult. For many years, I kept this hidden. Even though I thought I was open-minded, I realized I had a lot of internalized homophobia myself. And so I was essentially living a hidden lie in my own life. I'd actually become socially reclusive in many ways, and so afraid to even get to know people because I thought that I was fine, but in reality I was not. So I was reading in June of 2014 the Advocate magazine, and there was a statistic about lesbian, gay, and bisexual people living in highly anti-gay communities compared to accepting communities had a 12-year reduced life expectancy. And it was that moment I really realized, not only was I killing myself essentially, I was not doing anything within my community to help further the cause of gay rights. It had been hiding for so long. I knew there would need to be something like ripping off the Band-Aid sort of situation to force me to come out.
Hiding is a progressive habit. And once you start hiding, it becomes harder and harder to step forward and speak out. What have I been hiding for 16 years? I am a lesbian.
When I got back home to Kansas, I remember landing at the airport and driving back into my home state of Kansas and feeling physically lighter and free. To know that I was finally going to be able to live my life freely and openly was remarkable. And I can't even believe how much my life has changed. I've had some articles written about me, and I've gotten some wonderful opportunities to talk at conferences. And since then, hundreds of people have contacted me. I've gotten one person who actually mailed me a letter from France, and now we're pen pals. We've written back and forth a couple times. And many of them are lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, but a lot of them have said too, they're still hiding. And it's global. All sorts of things they're hiding and covering and thinking if people knew this about me, they would somehow reject me. But really, it's showing that part of your true self that really makes a deeper connection with people. I'm out with someone publicly and being able to let my neighbors know that there's two lesbians that live next to them, and that's okay, and they look really happy, right? So she's helping me push myself to live my truth even more, and that's been a beautiful thing. I've lived my life the best I could all along, but now I realize I'm going to be able to live it even more brilliantly and in brighter colors. And all that strife and toil has actually turned into a beautiful thing where I can even live even fuller.